In this video, we'll see how to make chocolate Pocky sticks. Tasty, delicious and a fun recipe. Let's get started. To make the sticks, take a bowl or a parat and add half cup all-purpose flour or maida, 2 tablespoons powdered sugar. Now add 2 tablespoons butter. The butter should be cold. Do not use butter at room temperature. Now you need to mix and crumble the butter and flour together. Make sure you do not end up melting the butter with the heat of your fingers. So make sure you do it gently and do not over mix or knead. Now add 1/4 teaspoon baking powder and mix it well, just gently. Do not add warm milk. Make sure that the milk is also cold. Now just mix everything well so that it comes together. Do not keep kneading like a dough. Just mix and bring it together. That's it. So let's keep it aside. If it's warm, then you need to refrigerate it for 10 to 15 minutes. Take a plate and grease it with some oil. So you can take a pizza plate, a steel plate, though I do not recommend, would also do. But please do not take a brand new steel plate because it would not look good after baking. Here I've got a plastic sheet. If you have seen my video on home and much more, I reuse plastic sheet. I just wash and reuse. So we're going to use this to roll this dough because it becomes very easy to use a plastic sheet. You just grease the plastic sheet, place your dough, roll it like this, and the dough comes off very easily. Otherwise it would stick to your chakla or your countertop if you directly roll it. Store-bought Pocky sticks are very thin and slender, but it's quite difficult to make it that thin at home. So just try whatever is comfortable with you because at the end it will taste good. This Pocky stick is brittle and at the same time very light and airy, so just like a biscuit. But definitely not like a breadstick because breadstick is different. It contains yeast, so this is different. Just roll it a bit and then place on your baking tray. Meanwhile, you can prepare your homemade oven, that is Kadhai or pan. Put some salt, place a stand, and then at medium flame you need to preheat for 10 minutes. And if you want to use OTG, then you need to preheat it at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Bake these for 8 to 10 minutes in your OTG or convection at convection mode. I'm going to bake these in my Kadhai and my pan. Placing this plate inside, covering it, and now at medium flame I will bake it for 10 minutes and then lower the flame and then bake for 5 to 7 minutes or 5 to 6 minutes. Make sure you flip these sticks in between. This step is not needed in your OTG or convection. For OTG or convection, you can just rotate your tray. So the tray which is facing inside, you need to just rotate it so that it faces the front side like that. This is done. I'm going to take these out and let these cool down completely. I also made a few in my OTG, so this whatever you see on the plate is a combination of what I made in the pan and what I made in my OTG. At this stage the sticks are brittle and biscuit-like, just that these are not that sweet. Now let's move to the next step. So here I've got half cup chocolate. You can use milk, dark, white, chocolate of your choice. I'm going to microwave this, but you can also use water bath or double boil it to melt your chocolate. And here in cups I've got some rice. Don't worry, you can reuse this rice. You can just cook this rice the way you do after using this as a stand. I'm just using the rice as a stand. Pour the chocolate in a tall glass. So I'm using a very small tall glass so that I do not end up using a lot of chocolate to cover my Pocky sticks. So dip the Pocky stick in, shake off the excess chocolate and then put it in the rice. Like this. Repeat these steps with all the Pocky sticks. If you do not want to use rice as a stand, then you can place a parchment or butter paper on a plate and then place these Pocky sticks on that paper. After you coat all the Pocky sticks, place these in your refrigerator for 1 to 2 minutes. Make sure you use chocolate and not chocolate syrup or sauce because at the end we want these to solidify again. Here I've got all the Pocky sticks And now let's put these to test. I'm going to offer these to Rahin and see if he likes them. But before that, let's have a closer look. See, nice and brittle, not hard, very tasty and fun recipe. Give this recipe a try and enjoy!